Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Couple Heroes Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the magenta Turks with Monkey Boy. Spawn on top left side as the blue Franks we have Goatmeister. Looks like it's going immediately for the cow there. Got sheep. I think this is one of those mega random maps. Got mix of sheep and cows. Interesting. Let's go and cover civilization bonuses. The Turks, they are a gunpowder civilization. Gunpowder units get additional hit points. Chemistry is 50%, or chemistry is free, and gunpowder technology is 50% less. Gold mines work 20% faster. Scout, light cavalry, and hussars get +1 pierce armor, and light and hussar upgrades are free, so it makes it pretty good speedway scout civilization. Text Sapaz, cavalry archers get +20 health. Artillery +2 range on bombard towers, bombard cannons, and cannon galleons, in which cannon galleons could be a potential asset on this map, and will be able to reach very far inland, so you can build a dock right on this. I'm pretty sure you can. Demolition ships could also be used as well, if that is the case. And let's now talk about the Franks, a fan favorite. Cavalry civilization. Castles cost 25% less. Cavalries get additional hit points starting feudal age. Mill technologies are free. Foragers work 50% faster, so a lot of food-based technologies or benefits there. Unique unit is the throwing axeman, a ranged melee throwing infantry unit. Unique text, bearded axe +1 range for throwing axeman, and chivalry stables work 40% faster, and knights get +2 line of sight. And we do have now the scouts to pull on the field. Both civilizations apply excels at scouts, though at this point in time, Frank scouts are better, they have more health, and additional pierce armor will not be useful in this engagement. So the Turk player has to be very careful. He cannot win a standout equal fight. He has to play a bit dirty. And the Franks is playing a little bit dirty. He got one guy with a big pointy stick. And now I want one. Like the Turk player is eyeing to get some walls out. Very nice. There's no fishies to collect on this map. Though the wolf is trying to find some fishies himself. He's having trouble with it. Scouts not push away forward, trying to get an engagement here. The additional pierce armor will be useful to protect himself from the primary arrow of the town center. It does 5 damage, so it'll be reduced down to 3 pierce armor, so down to 2 damage for the primary arrow. Granted, most town center fire comes from all the additional arrows, not exactly the primary arrow. Oh, trying to go with the wall him in, and unsuccessful, and we'll find this villager there, and we'll start hacking them apart. Limb by limb. Does get the kill down on the villager. He's able to retreat out through this way, and he does escape any pokes from those big pointy sticks. Doesn't poke out any eyes there. And right now, the Turk completely walled himself in. Very, very nice. And now he has his harassment force out and, well, harassing, and so far successful. Foray is almost cleaned done up there, so there's soon to be a breach, and we got, looks like there's already a breach there. We're going to focus down, try to pick out that scout. Does not pick up that wounded scout there. Now is very wounded. Villager's trying to shank some. Oh, did he not get a hit there on that villager? I guess not. Going for a bit of gold there. Let's take a look at this map. It's mega random. There's a lot of gold and stone in the center of the map. House getting hacked apart there. We got 2 small deposits of gold, 1 decent deposit of stone. I actually got 2 decent deposits here. 2 still not really a whole lot of gold on the map. All the other gold deposits are in the center. The stone's outside of his walls, but that can easily rectify. That's pretty easy to patch up. We'll have more houses. And speaking of housing, we do have this blue scouts being a bit of a home wrecker there. Starting to break through this house now. So he's starting to get repaired on up. Man House says he'll repair his house as it starts getting damaged. We've got multiple houses now being damaged now, so we've got multiple home wreckers for the French. Got some palisade walls there. There's still breach over here as well as over here, so still not fully walled in. And the other breach is actually not a breach. Now it's starting to repair up the other housing as well. There's a lot of surface area in this house that can be passed out damage. If you take a look here, actually is slowly being repaired up, so he is out repairing all the damage, but that is a constant drain on his income. That's the income on his reserves. Not only from spending resources to repair the housing, but also to simply to have these villagers not collecting resources. So overall, the Frank has more income at the moment. We got 32 villagers versus 34 villagers. So the Turk is behind on villager count as well, even though he did pick off 1 or 2 villagers. We got 4 scouts over here. He has a stable and barracks on this side. He has to start pulling out some spearmen to go around. And right now, let's switch over to the Turk. We are seeing bloodlines being researched and castle age. We see castle age from both sides. No spearmen at the moment. And it's against Franks. Good idea to go for some spearmen in general. And we also now got melee attack for blue, while pink is going for bloodlines, which will give us some health, extra additional health. Oh wait, castle age will also give pink light cavalry. There's a timing push that pink will have. You will have this castle age to pull it out sooner, but we got the +1 attack for these scouts. I brought some more housing here. And castle age should almost be complete for pink. His palisade walls will be destroyed shortly. He needs to get this hole patched up, and does get it patched up in time. It's a very narrow hole as well. And now here comes light cavalry. This is a massive push there by pink, and right now they're at 8 damage, 80 health versus 6 damage at 54 health. So these light cavalry are superior to the scouts. And now blue has his own castle age. It's going for his light cavalry research now. He has to stall out for it. Try and engage these light cavalry. Additional light cavalry is advancing forward. It looks like the blue scouts are going to stall out for light cavalry research, and we do have a knight on the build queue after the light cavalry research. And now has a light cavalry research. He may want to turn around and fight. He has more health in general. I think he's slight outnumbered, but pink's force was already pretty wounded there. Right now, these light cavalry are actually only at 72 health. He does not have access to bloodlines as being Frank. Let's pick up some of these forces. We've got the single camel advance forward. Does slice apart one of those light cavalry, getting some other hits. I do got the spearman pushing forward. It will get some great damage from that camel there. The spearman will pose a hard counter to the camels, but we do have the camels there, which will be a hard counter to the knight. Looks like the Frank has already built up 2 additional town defenses there. That's very nice. Would be skyrocketing in villager count, while pink only has the 1 villager queue at the moment. Oops, I actually clicked off the screen. We do have now the town center now being constructed by pink now, but still he'll be down in town center, and he's already have less villagers than opponents, so now there's going to be less villagers. Trying to put on some more light cavalry, getting town patrol, and I hear relics being claimed. And pink has the monastery, it's Barbarous Wall, and we'll get a relic now. Overall, wait. Got 3 relics outside of blue's base. Pink only has the... Okay, it looks like both players have 3 relics outside their initial base. There's no additional relics on the map. Sorry, the mega random map, I had to take a look at that. It looks like these knights now are being pursued by these camels. This knight will likely go down next swipe. Would that monk be eyeing a forward relic? No, he is not. I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Get that one picked up. He has another monk on the field. He could try stealing his opponent's relics. That would be net him some good gold income, some gold tithe. Ooh, what happened there? There's a lot of dead corpses there. Sorry, I missed that. That may have been from that knight engagement or scout engagement earlier. That knight does get picked on off. Light cavalry picked it off there. Got this monk here. You could try getting conversion off on one of these knights. Camels may want to escort this monk as well. The monk's going to try and go for the conversion. And does get the conversion right there. And does manage to open up a gate there. Blue's now playing on his own monastery. And now he's getting out some pikemen as well as more monks, but not any more knights at the moment. And we've got the pink scout trying to break out of this area.
Alright.
Monk has stolen that relic. We still got a relic safely back here, but this relic could potentially be snagged. Unlikely, however, as unlikely as this monk will get back there. He at least still has another monk on the field, so he can perhaps reclaim this relic. He may want to play escort duty for the time being. He has enough camels for it. These scouts are oh so wounded, trying to harass his opponent. And the monk will recover this relic. Right now, there's 2 relics claimed by Pink. Where's the last relic on Pink's side? It may be on a monk's hand somewhere. Pink's out claimed the 3rd relic. Got these camels taking apart those pikemen there, and only 1 camel went down as opposed to all those pikemen. Very good engagement. Got the monk there trying to heal it up. He does actually pick off that monk there, or that maybe that relic was there the entire time. Can't remember, but I think he may have picked off another monk. Picks that one up. You can. Oh, I guess you can store 4 relics in there. I'm just used to Age of 4, where you can only store the maximum of 3 relics. Let's go ahead and converts himself a camel rider there. Very nice. Pink right now is eyeing for more knights, more villagers. Blue has a significant more number of villagers, and since he has 3 town centers, the longer the game goes on, the better. And soon, both these players must be pretty. I know there's still plenty of gold left for Pink, and there's still plenty of gold, and not a whole lot of gold for Blue. Both sides are consuming gold quickly. Monk getting conversion somewhere. I think there may be another conversion. Nope, this monk is still recovering. This monk's trying to get the conversion off. And looks like Blue overall loses this fight. He just needs to get pikemen. Just go for mass pikemen at this moment. His opponent's only building camels and knights. Now do got a forward castle being put on the field. Very nice. Picks off that unit there. This castle will be on the high ground, giving a great defensive advantage. It's also able to secure up some more stone. Enough stone to build himself a castle and a half, as well as a gold deposit. Blue's now eyeing more pikemen, sanctity, knights, monks. Going for a nice mixed force of everything. Monk's going to be very useful to help convert this force. But now this castle is built, and he's going to need a battering ram for it. And now do you have this mining camp there, even claiming some stone here. Very nice. He's getting both resources while the villagers not exactly properly being tasked. This castle doesn't have fletching, so it doesn't get increased range, so he's being saved by that. Let's get a conversion there. He may be splitting his conversion there. I think he converted himself a knight there as well. Yeah, 120 health. That's definitely not a Frank knight. Let's see if we can find a Frank knight. Yeah, maybe it was a Frank knight. I thought Frank knights would have a little bit more health. I must be mistaken. My apologies. Oh yeah, it's plus 20% health for the Frank bonus, while the Bloodline's plus 20 health. So, and the base health of Knights are 100, so that would be equal. I'm gonna hack apart this house. Got this little bit of flanking force area. He will not be able to engage the castle. And now we do have these animals quickly picking off these Knights now. Really, it's just one of them. The scout will fall back. Got these pikemen trying to stab these camels, poking their eyes out. And he has great damage across multiple camels. Doesn't pick any of them off. But he may still have monks somewhere. But we do have now Janissaries been put on the field. Going for not necessarily pike and shot, but shot at horse. And camel. House now receiving prior damage. Deciding to build another house, trying to keep that house repaired. May need to sacrifice his forces. Quite wounded. The monk is healing it up, but will need to take time to heal it up. It's not Byzantines. We get extra health healing effect. Oops, sorry about that. Repair up some of these houses, build some more housing, and I heard a conversion there. Able to get himself one free knight. Very nice. Blue still advancing forward, but Blue's the Jet is still in good position there. Going from the castle, these Janissaries are being produced in large numbers, which is very good. And now Pink's advancing to Imperial Age. I did not realize that. I had Blue selected. And Blue's nowhere near close to Imperial Age. What is Pink eyeing? Going for Archer armor. More Janissaries. He's getting second castle now, so he can build up more Janissaries. Maybe one eye for trebuchets will start pushing forward to the home space. He's building a lot of houses there to hold back his opponent. Looks like the Frank player is not much of a home wrecker, and now he's trying to rotate around, trying to go for conversion there. Does get conversion there, and now we have a big engagement here. Janissaries in the back line, gains some good damage from these pikemen. I don't think Blues realize he's being attacked right now, and now he's picking the Blues force will go down. These monks are trying to stay away. Pikemen trying to pursue the mounted force, but the Janissaries will clean them up. Off that one there, and now just leaving these 3 monks. One of them can get a conversions off, 2 of them can get conversions off, the other one's pretty close to recharge, and it looks like nice did actually break through somewhere. I'm not so sure where. But those will cause some problems there. Oh, more knights over here. He broke through this region. This house was not fully built. So now there's a bunch of knights in Pink's back line. Remember as well, the Frank's player still has a massive reserve of villagers. Even though he's been losing engagement after engagement, he can tolerate these losses. Pink cannot. He cannot be tolerating any of these villagers going down. He has Blue nearly has choice number of villagers, so he's still in a great position there. There's actually a stable there? How the hell did he get a stable there? Did he convert it from the monks? He does convert a... No, that is definitely the French architecture. So he didn't convert it there with the monks. Now got Hussars now deployed on the field. Remember, he gets that upgrade free. Blue's now deploying on another castle in this region. And now do have the elite Janissary being researched. We got pikemen being deployed on out, as well as the Imperial Age for the Frank. And somehow monks are in the back line of next to these villagers. This game went a little bit crazy, but now Pink needs to start building passion with these walls. Pink's in a good, or has won multiple engagements, but overall he's still not in a game-winning stance. Over this blue castle here, he's going for multiple castles. He's claiming most of this island. Remember as well, this is where all the late game gold is at. Pink has to destroy these castles. We do have a trebuchet here, hitting the wrong castle in my opinion. He needs to hit this one. It's denying a lot of these gold deposits. Blue's just going to go for the field control game, which is good. Pink will need more trebuchets now. He's getting more trebuchets out as well as Janissaries, very nice. Knights pushing them forward, there has been a number of pikemen to support them. And now Blue's in Imperial Age. Camel's trying to clean up this garrison. There's 2 knights on the inside. And let's see, can he get bombards? Let's see what other research he can and can't get. He can't get halberdiers, so he may want to get halberdier research. Though right now, yeah, halberdiers would be always useful. His opponent's deploying a lot of camels, and the chance of him fighting hussars and camels is very likely. Janissaries will still pose a problem, but that's what he's going to have to deploy his knights and scouts for, his own hussars. Got 22 Janissaries here. That is a significant number. Trebuchet's now trying to hit this castle. The Frank player needs to go for some bombards. And now got the Cavalier research for Blue. Blue is not building anymore. Okay, we got more villagers there. Now reviewing up everything. Knights advance forward, trying to engage his forces. I wonder if he has murder holes. Does not have murder holes. Most people don't get murder holes. But those knights did get murdered without the holes. I got a good number of pikemen advance forward, just stabbing a lot of housing. He does have plenty of spare population room for the time being. Going for a defensive castle here. Very nice. Having trouble maintaining his front line. Or his back line. And now we got all of these pikemen poking away at these holes. It's not one of those situations where there's a bunch of... Ooh, Manganello goes down. Not a case where there's termites ability, you can just knock it over and falls apart. but trebuchets are pretty good at knocking down stuff, such as castles. Camels push way forward. Can Turk get heavy camels? Yes, he can get heavy camels, and we have these pikemen falling back. Blue's villagers eyeing for another fort castle. He's trying to do a field control game, but he has to deal with these trebuchets. These castles mean nothing if they can't stay up. Cavaliers now pulling field more Janissaries. He's getting flushing just simply for better castles. He's great damage there. He's at pop cap. He's losing up these castles, which are useful for population growth, or population space. And castles are cheaper for the Franks as well. I can advance forward by having trouble poking this trebuchet. But they haven't learned how to swing their pikes. After all, they're also Idkis halberdiers. Those are meant for swinging. That is going to be useful at chopping down trebuchets, right? Cavaliers taking out that camel there. I can take out those camels well, and there's now another blue castle. Is he going for another castle, or is he going for all that castles of Myers? I'm not sure what he's doing. Got some backline stables there. Blues have great field control in the center. He's going for another castle here. Castle crawling. Trebuchets now moving over to rotate. Got Cavaliers about ready to engage. There's still a very large number of Janissaries. 35 elite Janissaries. They do also have feat range, which is significant. Starting to engage his Cavaliers. Cavaliers are very durable. Have 144 health. You may need to get Paladin research to help him resist the hand candy of fire, just get more health. But he does lose all those Cavaliers, which is an expensive loss. And Blue surrenders? I suppose the villager count was being evened out. He just couldn't deal with all the Janissaries. He was sending small squads around and was unable to decipher destroy those Janissaries. If he was able to destroy those Janissaries, he would have easily won. I think he surrendered too early, in my opinion. Look at the resources. Yeah, he still had plenty of food and gold. He surrendered far, far too early. By the way, this is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.